Hello students, welcome back to our EVS class. Today, let us discuss about a new chapter, chapter number 8, the story of water. Water is an important part of our lives. We cannot live without water. Plants, birds, and animals also need water to live. We need water for our daily use, and we need it for drinking, washing, cooking, bathing, and cleaning. In this session, let us discuss about sources of water and natural sources of water. First of all, let us discuss about sources of water. Water is essential for our life. We get water from various sources. In ancient times, water was easily available from the rivers and from the other sources. Some of those sources are used even today. Let us discuss about them one by one. Lake. A lake is a small natural body of water in which water from various sources, rainfall, overflowing rivers, and melting of snow gets accumulated. Children, what do you mean by accumulated? Accumulated means gathered. So, what is lake? A lake is a small natural body of water in which water from various sources get accumulated. Johar. Johar is a small earthen dam built to conserve rainwater. This has resulted in the improvement of groundwater levels. So, children, what is Johar? A Johar is a small earthen dam built to conserve rainwater. Next one is well. A well is a deep hole dug into the ground. A long rope with a bucket attached to it, it is used to pull out water out of a well. So children, what is a well? A well is a deep hole dug into the ground. Next source is a step well. A step well is also called a baoli. It has steps which leads to a water reservoir. It can be used for rainwater harvesting. Children, step well is also called what? Step well is also called a baoli. So children, a step well is used for what? A step well is used for rainwater harvesting. Next, let us discuss about natural sources of water. Rainwater and melting snow from the glaciers fill water bodies like rivers, lakes, seas, and oceans. They also seep into the soil to form groundwater. Tube wells give us access to this water. Rivers. Rivers, which receive a constant supply of water from the melting snow of the mountains, have water throughout the year. For example, the Ganga. Rivers, which depend on rainfall for their supply of water, have very little water during the summer months. For example, the Godavari and Krishna. Next, oceans and seas. Oceans and seas have salty water which we cannot drink. Last one is ponds and lakes. Ponds and lakes are water bodies which are found on land. Now students, let's have a quick recap of what we have learned today. Today we have learnt about sources of water. Lake, Johar, well, step well are the different sources of water. Natural sources of water are rivers, oceans and seas, and ponds and lakes. So thank you students. Thank you and have a nice day.